wise. So we've got one more tune to get into. Guys, are you still with us? Let me know in the chat on the right-hand side. We're going to get into this one. Omah Lay, Bad Influence. This one from 2 years ago. It's doing very well indeed by the looks of things. Let's go. Right. Let's get into the sounds of this one. Literally, my dad is currently messaging me talking about the groups being... If I hadn't have seen that, I'd have been annoyed, basically, that my dad... I don't know if you can see on there, but yeah, my dad's at the top, basically messaging me about the Scotland group. Right, we're going to get into this one now then. Omah Lay, Bad Influence. Guys, if you've still got some energy, let me know in the chat on the right-hand side. We're going to get into this one now. I know this has been a longer stream than normal, so thank you for sticking with us. If you haven't already been sticking with us, thank you for joining us. We're going to get into 2 more reactions. If we've still got the energy to do it, we're going to get into this one first from Omah Lay. It goes by the name Bad Influence. Let's go.
I'm rolling on your wheel now. I'm drinking Hennessy now. I hope you see now. Say you don't bust my eyeglass.
I really like when Omah Lay comes with the clean vocal, man. I think he sounds so much better when he's not sort of stacked up with loads of different backing vocals and layers. I think his very kind of raw vocal, there's something so pleasing about it. I don't know what it is. I don't know if it's to do with the kind of general layout or the way that he sounds on certain tunes, but this type of instrumental with some really clicky kind of percussive inputs on there, this for me feels like him in his absolute bag. This is what it sounds like to me. Like, this sounds like what he should be doing most of the time. Again, really, really smooth start to this one. Again, quite a heavenly feel in the backdrop. All of that good stuff happening. Big fan of what's going on. Let's see how it progresses.
See my eye, I don't cross. You put me for ambulance. See why you make me bitch. See why you make me big. See what you did to me. God save me, please. I know you got me now. I know you got me now.
Beautiful vocals, man. Omah Lay is the guy when it comes to this sort of stuff as well. His natural vocal is so soulful, so clean, so kind of interactive, the way that he's able to kind of push himself forward. It feels like he's talking to you personally, you know. It's such a cool kind of approach. Como saying Omah Lay sounds has a melancholy bite to it. It does. It's mad just how much it pulls you in. Out to Femi saying this is the sound that made him a celeb. This song is a diamond. It's beautiful, man. The way that he's able to kind of project his voice, the way he's able to kind of push out these super clean sounding vocals over the top of what's going on. I'm a big fan of this one as an arrangement. Fantastic stuff.
I know you got me now. Followed you up and down. Followed you up and down. Followed you up and now I don't lost my mind. Now I don't lost my mind. Now I don't lost my. Now I know you lied. Now I know you lied. Now I know, cause the doctor said I burnt my liver. I've been drinking, smoking cigars. Used to sing and play my guitar. Now I'm lost in this and
It's annoying because sometimes I purposefully don't go back and look at previous catalogues, especially since we've been doing this set of streams. But bro, this is an anthem. Like, I'm ashamed of myself for not kind of catching this when it happened. But again, this came out, I think, before we were doing reactions. I think it's tomorrow, actually, when the first ever reaction I put up on the channel went out, and that will make it 2 years since we've been doing reactions exactly. So, incredible stuff. I feel this is definitely a classic. This feels like a classic, the way it still sounds. It has a very kind of a haunting kind of edge to it. You know, it just feels very kind of... I don't know, just haunting's the best word I can say. The kind of space that's being used, the way his vocal is kind of floating around. Tekka saying classic, 10 out of 10. IK Fuego saying Burst Brain featuring Rema, Drake, and Skepta is out tomorrow. Is that an actual thing that's happening? IK Fuego, please confirm this with me, because if that is actually a thing that's happening, I need info, because I need to make sure I'm awake for when that lands. Really? Is that a thing that's actually happening? Insane.
Everything where you talk, I do.
Right, he's just said it's an April Fool's. Disregard what I said. I was gonna say. Don't do that to me. You can't do April Fools on April Fools past midday. It's bad luck. Come on. That's on record now that you've said that, IK. Come on.
Say you don't post my eyeglass. You don't scut the my plans. See my eye.
Oh, that backing vocal.
You put me for ambulance. See why you make me bitch. See why you make me big. See why
That
you
backing
make
vocal
me
is so clean, man.
God save me, please.
The arrangement is beautiful, man. This is really, really cool. Out to Omah Lay saying, react to Sing My Song by Victor Nee. We're only getting into one more today, unfortunately, but as I said before, if you want to get your track reacted to, all I can suggest is getting into the stream nice and early, or you can log on to the Patreon. They're the two ways. We've opened up the Patreon specifically so that if people want to get involved in the channel, they can with requested reactions. Unfortunately, we just don't have time to do all of the requested reactions that we get. I'd love to be able to, I just don't physically have the time, and after streaming for already an hour and a half, and on top of that, I've spent about 3 hours recording today on top of this stream, so like my voice, you can hear my voice is on the edge, and I don't want to kind of put out content that isn't at the highest kind of level, you know. So the best way to do it, literally get into one of these reaction streams the second the schedule goes live. That's all I can say. But guys, let me know your opinions on this one. What are your thoughts? What are your ratings? Let's go. We've got one more tune to get into. Love that sort of percussive line underneath. Really smooth stuff. This one, at the sounds of Omah Lay, Bad Influence, the official lyric video. This one, it sounds like a classic. Again, Atek said classic earlier, 10 out of 10. It has a classic feel about it. It has a really, really smooth overall feeling to it. Fantastic stuff, I've got to say. Out to Let Go, is it Gotla? Lek Gotla, saying react to Alte, Santi, Adunzi, and the rest. At some point, we're going to do an Alte only stream. Don't get me wrong, that's going to happen at some point. I'm going to start doing more specifically tailored streams. Essentially, I'm trying to keep these streams going until we're into our new radio studio, and then once the radio studio is done, I can start focusing on a wider range of live content here. I've been literally at the new my new day job studio all day today, basically building stuff as well. So that sort of thing is coming. We are going to be getting into a wider range of live streams. I literally am focusing most of my mental kind of creative energy at the moment on getting our actual studio built. So we'll go from there. But again, wicked sounds on this one. Out to Kome with the fire emojis. Out to Omah Lay with the fire emojis as well. Kome saying Omah Lay, always a vibe. Out to Let Gotla as well with a couple of fire emojis. Also, guys, we've got one more tune to get into, and then we are done for the day.